We're recording now. It's us. We're trying to keep 6 feet away. It's kind of tough.
Yes, perfect.
Dr. Coons has set up burettes to dispense the reagents. You want to go through each one of those? What's that one there? Dr. Jones?
The 4 reagents in our reaction today are sodium thiosulfate, which is always in constant amount. So that's our clock for this reaction. We will always be making or using up the same amount of thiosulfate in every reaction. Our second reactant is potassium iodide. And those two are mixed in a flask together that we have nominally called flask number 1.
That's right. And sometimes, since we're varying the Ki amount, we'll add in water to make the volume constant there.
Correct. Every experiment will have a total of 50 mils. In the second flask, we will have potassium bromate as one solution and hydrochloric acid as the other solution. And then we have added a little bit of starch for our indicator.
Yes, the starch. So the starch takes over when the thiosulfate is done reacting with the iodine. And then once that happens, it'll turn starch, and iodine turns brownish purple. Here's our trial set up over here. They're all lined up. Now you can see them. Here's the starch. Uh-oh, what?
I have to remake this one.
Hold on, let's put a drop of starch in there. We can demonstrate what color.
Because the thiosulfate's over there. So
Oh, no, we don't. Well, it should have reacted, eh?
it should have reacted. That's a bad sign.
Well, actually, no, there's. Okay, we're working on the reagents. Oh, sweet. Okay, maybe we'll do a trial just to see.
Yes.
And somebody doesn't have their eye protection.
No, she doesn't.
All right, so.
Happy now.
This is a trial for trial number 1. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, gotta get it up there, all right. In fact, this trial is not that. Okay, swirling, we would begin timing. Hopefully I don't spill anything on the keyboard. Still quite clear, eh?
Yes.
If I remember right, this one takes what, 2 minutes?
Yes.
So things to do while you're waiting. And that was Dr. Coons is are we working on flask 2 of trial 2 or?
Yeah, I'll get these right. I won't make
No
the same
worries.
mistake a second time.
Trying to hold this in front of the camera. So iodine is being produced, yet it's being eaten up by the thiosulfate at the moment. Once all the thiosulfate is reacted away, bada bing, the iodine will start reacting with the starch, turning it purple brown. We should really have a white background here, eh? Try that. I'm not seeing any color change yet. My fingers. Iodine plus starch does not make the flesh color. I think it's well mixed. It's been I am starting to see it. See, yeah, little purple. That would be your timing stop. When you first notice that tint. That was, now you can see it really turning brown. See that? Nature's still functioning in this crisis. And there we go. Now we're getting a little nice and brown. Not, it was purple at the beginning, and then it turned into
Into the brown.
more brown. Yep,
Coagulated.
that purple tint.
Okay.
Okay, that was a fake trial number 1. Fake trial. Well,
All right.
are you going to redo that beaker, or what are we going to do?
I'm gonna redo that, and I'll remake that solution set.
Well, as you can see, we have an always stir plate set up, and this is flask 1 for trial 2. All righty, we got flask 2 ready, and I'm going to throw it in. Oh, everybody starts it. I gotta.
Don't forget to start.
All right, that first trial we didn't have as much starch. I'm going to put how about 5 drops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 drops. All right. This here is flask 2. Get ready to start recording whence upon the contact and mix. Here we go for trial 2. All right, you can start recording, I believe. Let's see, I can't remember how long this one takes. What do we, okay. This one might go a little faster than our test trial number 1, which we're going to repeat. And could mix a little faster. I don't know. Not going to matter. Hopefully this white background will make the purple brown show up more quickly. Let's see. So exciting.
Real time.
Let's make it make a little noise. More exciting. How's that? We should put the jazz station on. Oh, am I seeing some tint? Maybe. I definitely am seeing some tint. Yeah, can you see it on there? I believe you can. You should have stopped it back then when we first saw it, but you can replay this and get your proper time. Look at that. I think 7 drops of starch was pretty good. It's nice and blue.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Good work.
That was a nice trial. All right.
Ready ready for trial 3. It's all set.
Okay, okay. Dr. Kuhn says we should do trial 3. So I will hang up there. Oh, sweet. Okay. Trial 3. Flask 2. We're going to go with 7 drops. Pretty good.
Yes.
I think I did 8 last time. Okay, mixing up the medicine. Get ready to time trial 3. Here we go. Not sure how long this one takes. On your mark, get set, go. It does make a little more. Spin it up faster. Now it's looking. This was trial 2 from before. It's getting even darker because we keep producing iodine. It keeps reacting with the starch. But we only care about that initial part. That's called the method of initial rates. Bada bing.
That looks nice.
Here we are, sneaking in, taking a look. I wonder, you want to see when you think the tint first starts, and see if the we'll see if the camera picks it up at that same time.
Okay.
Is this supposed to be longer, or? This will be.
I'm seeing it.
Yeah, there, that came in pretty quickly, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
All right, you should have stopped your stopwatch.
At the very first hint of fluid.
That's right. This trial 3 is looking, iodine plus starch looks pretty good at the beginning, and then it looks like this after a while. Not edible at any stage, actually. All right. Swirling the starch, making very dilute gravy. Are we ready for trial 4? Stopwatch. On your marks. I don't want to spill any, right? Get set. All right, go.
You want the temperature, Charles?
Well, we got to get the temperatures, don't we?
All right, I'll work on that.
We have a, no, I mean, we're supposed to get the temperature of these, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We need a thermometer.
They are always the same.
It feels like room temperature. Trial 4 is speeding along. Oh, there we go.
Nice. At the first sign of blue.
Yeah, that purple, that looks pretty good. This trial 4. All right, so we needed the temperature of trial 2.
Mm-hmm.
And put that, this is trial 2's reaction vessel temperature. Kind of hard to read when it's wobbling around there. Yeah, we'll stop it. That's trial 2. Or even large odds that trial 3's temperature is going to be different. Getting like I'll let you read it. Ain't a perfect system. All right, that's trial 3's temperature. Looks pretty good. And here's trial 4's temperature. We'll shut that off for a second. We need to get that down here. Trial 4's temperature. Even harder to read. Right at the top of the Erlenmeyer. You can call it down there, work better. This is degree C. Okie-doke. Not much change. That was like 7. Here we go, trial 5. Well mixed dilute gravy with some HCl and bromate in there. Going into the vessel. Spilling and go. I think. So trial 5 is reacting. Iodine's being produced all this time, by the way. It's just reacting with the thiol sulfate until that gets used up. And then it hits the starch. Cool. Violet to blue to then not so good looking brown. Ooh. Watched iodine trial, never turns purple. I better look away. Sorry?
Did you put the starch in?
I believe I did.
All right then.
There's always that question though, isn't there? Because
Do you need these other trials or shall I clean up?
let's see. Oh, those guys. We could clean. You could. Yeah, we're gonna reduce. We're gonna do temperature variations, right?
Yes, we are. We'll make that a separate file, I think.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. This one's taking a bit.
It is.
You'll find out in your rate laws whether that's right
Whether, yes.
or wrong or in between.
And then you've got the repeat of trial 1 is all set up.
Oh, we're gonna do a repeat of trial 1. Oh, I look away and there it goes.
And there it went.
Okay. Good thing we have this on film. That's a nice blue right there. Let's get the temperature. I'm sure it's gonna be not too far from room. By the way, room is say, yep. Ooh. Trial 5 temperature. Just to get this closer so you can see what the numbers are. A lot of glare. You know, oh, there we go. What do you think? All right. Here's a repeat of trial 1. Vessel 2. Let's hit it with what? The gravy?
Yes.
Liberal squirt of gravy, or should we count the drops?
I just give it a squirt. And then,
We'll be fine. Mixing it up. Okay, trial 1 is about to commence. Try not to spill. Here we go. And so we are beginning. Zwei Minuten?
Wie viele Minuten? 2?
2 Minuten?
2
1, 2, 3.
3, oder?
Odor? I don't think it has an odor.
Oder?
Fast metronome. Can't keep up. Okay. Waiting to be killed. And maintaining the 6-foot virus.
What's the temperature then on these?
Oh, do I see? No, I don't. I thought I did. That's okay. Coming up on a couple of minutes here, right? This is like it's more like 4 minutes.
Careful about making them.
Seemed like the first time it took a little longer. No, it's fine. All the other ones.
There it goes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And maybe it's 4 minutes this year. You know, time has slowed down. But you guys take that time in seconds to the nearest second. That's a beautiful blue. Is it tea time?
I think, yeah.
All right, that was a repeat of trial 1. And now we will pause or even stop recording. This was this lab's part 1, where we were varying concentrations to see how it affected the rate of iodine production. And we'll see you for part